All right, we are going to Valley of Bones. Valley of Bones. Valley of Bones. Who's our boss? Ready? Who's our boss? Come on. Big money, no whammy. Stop. 11. It's a rare. That's a rare. We'll shuffle these up. You shuffle, then you deal out 3, and then you can pick from those 3. Okay. Here we go. Loot number 1. Slightly wild. For 1 CP ORP phase, change the value of any one of your dice to any value other than 6. Next up, black belt. For 0 CP equipment, when an incoming attack is undefendable, you may spend 2 to roll your defense. Not with the Alchemist. That's expensive. Triple up 3 for 0 CP. Slightly wild seems kind of lame when it's not a 6. Can't be a 6. I feel like triple up to just kind of get through our deck early might be the key. Then we got to roll 1 more for another legendary loot. Hi-ya! A 17. That's an epic. Let's get like, pretty sure epic has those gauntlets in it that adds damage. Maybe some fire damage. Maybe some poison, extra poison. That would be sweet. Then I don't have to play toxification at all. Let's see what we got. Shuffled up. Deal out 3. Here we go. First one. Huh. Ooh, full mithril jacket.
Wow.
Perform an additional attempt of up to 5 dice during your defensive roll phase. That seems pretty cool. Next up, Campfire 2. Choose 4 heroes. It's 2 CP action card. Instant action. Choose 4 heroes to draw 1 card. May be the same hero. And, ooh, the possessed scimitar. Once per turn, whenever you successfully activate an equipment card, including a ghost equipment card, you may deal 2 as an isolated source of undefendable damage to a chosen opponent. That's going to take some commitment. Because if I take this, I got to hope for some loot, man. Because otherwise this does nothing. Oh, but the mithril jacket is worth right off the bat. Ooh, I really want ghost equipment though. But my first draw needed to be something stronger. Oh, damn, you're alive. I did use a randomizer. We did. Here it is. We didn't do the hero, though, because we wanted to play Alchemist. But we did. We are doing Valley of Bones against them. That sucks. I really want the scimitar, but it's just not. It's too risky because I could potentially go this entire time and not gain another equipment. So I'm going to take the mithril jacket because I'll at least get some use out of that. And then we're going to pass. Here's the 2 from our loot. We draw into, not this time, twice as wild. Hermetics upgrade. Chemistry. Remove 1 attached potion and then attach 3 that are a different type. So if I discard a Punchify, I could add 2 Bolstrates or 3 Cleansitudes if I wanted to. All right, loot die go away. We can get going here. All right, let's just go the hard path, level 2. Let's see who we're fighting. Pichikow! Dark Spectre comes in with 1 CP and 13 health. No first strike. That's a win. In DTA, you do not skip your income. So, CP card. Potion Explosion. We got a lot going on here. Oh, I didn't do my upkeep. Let's not worry about poison because it's not going to do much here. He hits with defendable damage, so a cleansitude here could be good. So let's do that. Because that way he's either going to inflict... I mean, let's face it. I roll large straights. He's going to inflict hex. I can at least remove it. So, CP card. And then let's get Full Metal Jacket out now. Full Mithril Jacket, sorry, for 2. Now I can roll my defense twice. That seems good. Then we are going to keep my 6 cards, and we're just going to roll. 13 damage. Let's do an alt. We got a 2, 3, 4. Do another roll. 4, 4. Do we want Hermetics? No. Let's do one more roll. I'm going to regret it. I don't regret it. All right, we got either Transmute or we do have a small. I think. Do I need the CP? I feel like I kind of do, so I don't have to sell cards and I can play cards. 6 damage versus 7 damage and attaching a potion. It's not really going to kill him. The potion's set up for later. I think we do small. We're going to do small here. So it's going to be attach a potion. Let's start with... he's going to hit with defense. Let's do this. We're going to anticipate the large coming in. And then it's going to be 7 defendable. Yep. So he's rolling 3 dice. For every vortex, he blocks 2 damage. All right. He's going to bring it down to 5. Takes 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down to 8. I do have Potion Explosion, which allows us to remove 2 attached potions and then deal 2 damage per potion removed. It's not going to kill him, so why would I do that? I think we just keep everything. Second main phase, I pass. It's his turn. Rolling straights. Ready? Large straight first roll. Kind of what we do around here. I mean, let's face it. I roll large straights. I mean, we called it. Oh, man.
They've done studies, 60% of the time, it works.
Every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, we're not going to mess with it. Because it's defendable. And I have not this time in my hand. So, with that. Hex. And 8 defendable. We're going to go ahead and defend here. Defense roll goes first. That's your dice. What am I doing? Get out of here. It would be cool if I rolled another large straight. We got 1. We can re-roll because of our Mithril Jacket. That's really nice. Okay, same outcome. So 1 potion's going to get attached. That has to happen first. So in this instance, I think he used the defense one as a means to start getting ready for the next fight. We are going to cleanse the Hex with our Cleansitude. We're going to Bull Straight for 2, taking that 8 damage down to 6. Do I want to not this time? It's exactly 6 damage at 1 CP. I'm okay with that. Let's do that. I take 0 damage. Feels good. Second main, from him, they don't do anything. They pass. That was good. All right, let's put a Cleansitude back on our defense. That was kind of nice in case we don't kill him here for some reason. And then we draw CP draw. Dark Spectre. We drew in the Transmute 2. That allows us to gain additional CP and an additional potion slot. That is good in the sense of not only does it give you an extra CP, I think CP is good here, but not only is this an extra potion slot, it's also an extra reroll of a die, right? So it feels kind of good. Do I want to get it out there? I wouldn't mind it. Do I need it now, though? I'm going to triple up here. It's free. It's triple up 3. 1. There it is. 2. 3. I was hoping for Vegas just to kind of maybe generate a little bit of CP out of turn. All right, we're going to gain 2. That way I can play some of these cards. I will get that out. I do like that. It just gives us an opportunity for an additional potion slot. At this point, we don't really need to roll or play anything else. We just need to do 8 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm also okay with, I don't want chain reaction. If I had one more 6, I'd maybe attempt potion overload here, but I'm going to try to see if I can. There's a 5. So it's transmute 2, or it's a large. I think a large is the better option here, just because we're going to attach and draw. So attach 2. We're definitely. Are we going to kill him? We're not. Although I do have potion explosion. I do have potion explosion, which I could remove up to 2. I can remove anything from my defense to kill him. Yeah, so we'll keep that. So large, we're going to attach 2. Let's go ahead and get ready for the next fight. So I do like to put, kind of open my options here. So I'm going to put 1 here and 1 here. And then we draw a card. We draw into 1 more time. And then we're going to deal 8. Oh, it is 8 damage. We're fine. Unless he blocks it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. We're going to hit him with 8. Defense roll of 3 dice. He's blocking 2 of it. He's taking 6. That's a bummer. Do I do anything with that? So I don't have to waste a potion. No. If I had like a tippet or something, maybe. But all right, he's taking 6 down to 2. Do I spend potion explosion for 1 CP for 2 damage? I think so. I think I don't want to take any more additional damage or any additional status effects that I don't need to take. So it feels like a waste, but we're going to do it. So 1 CP, potion explosion. Play. Oh, it's only after being attacked. Not bad. Should have played it last turn. All right, well. Read the text, Blunder. I got nothing. He's just going to come at me. All right. Fine. It's fine. It's totally fine, because we're not going to roll a large straight here. We can't do it twice in a row, can we? 2, 3, 5. He keeps the 2, 3, 5. That does nothing. Nice roll. He has nothing. I think that's a fail. He doesn't even have a micro. That's a whiff. Whiff a Rudy. Woo! Like that. Okay. Let's attach for upkeep. Throw it all on there, baby. And then go CP card. You know what I got to do? I got to sell one. That's cheating. I'm going to sell Hermetics. I should have sold that last turn. Then I'll draw my card. Now I'm back to 7. Okay. Do I play Chemistry? Remove 1 attached potion. Then attach 3 that are a different type. So if I remove my Cleansitude here, I could potentially get the rest of my punches out. And no. I remove this. It gets 2 punches and a bow straight out. I remove this and I get a cleanse, a bow straight, and a tax. I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. We'll go into this with 4 cards. our 7 cards, and then we'll see what happens. We just have to do 2 damage. Well, if we want to kill him, we got to do at least 8. We do have a small again, so we keep that. It's just going to be a straight game, man. 2. Last roll. 2. I think we keep our small, get our potions going. Let's do it. I think this is an opportunity to put a cleanse on a transmute. I think I just want to kind of use that as a means to reroll a die later. And then it's going to be 7 defendable. Let's go ahead and defend. He's looking for vortexes. All right, 7 goes down to 5. He dies. We did. Before we go on second main phase, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 cards. So I'm going to sell mutation. That puts me to 6 cards. I end my turn. Then we do the loot roll. That makes sense. Because then I can go into the next turn with a bunch of dice. Or a bunch of cards. Level 2. Where am I going to put you? Let's put you up here. Level 2 loot is a 13. Ooh. That's 4 health, man. Remember, you can go 10 over starting health. All right, let's move on. Level 2. Level 2. Ooh, first strike. Ugh. Dice Throne, if you're listening. Whoever invented first strike. Thanks. 2 CP. Whoever was like, God, these minions are just not strong. Yeah, let's let them go first. All right. He's hitting us with charge. Let's just roll. So he's looking for 2 swipes, 2 vortexes, and a chaos. Easy. We'll make it happen. Ooh. He's got a little passive here, so if he activates, the active player immediately discards a random positive status effect. So my potions, he'll start knocking off my potions here. He goes first. We got these, followed by 2 of these. So now he just needs a vortex. Whoa, last roll. Oh, does he have anything? He does have something here. So he has a chaos, but he needs another vortex here. He needs another vortex here. He only has 1, so he's going to activate charge for only 4 damage. Only 4 damage. That's not bad. We can handle that. All right, it is defendable. Let's go ahead and defend. I get to re-roll because of my mithril jacket. I get 1. Because it's 4 damage, let's just bolstrate that. And then I think I'm going to pop both of those. So I'm going to bring the damage from 4 to 2. I take 2. Then I'm just going to pop this one to heal 1. It doesn't have any status effects. I'll just pop that. Then he's done. Oh, I do have to remove a status effect before that happens. It's got to be random. How are we going to do random in this? Let's put this back for a second. Because it has to happen first. So I'm going to go down a health. And then I'm going to take the 2 damage back. So I'm back to 64. I'm going to put these back on my table because I think this has to happen first because it says immediately. What do we do? You do 2, 4, 6. We'll say 1, 2 are punches. 3, 4s are cleansitudes. Sorry, 1, 2s are punches. 3, 4 is bolstrate. 5, 6 is cleanse. I don't know how to make this fair. I don't want to like shake them up in my hand because they kind of have to stay in my board. Let's just do this. I'll put 4 of them in my hand. Give it a little shaky shake. A little shaky shake. And then it's going to be this one. Punch 5. That worked. You guys thought I wouldn't be able to figure that out, and I did. I'm very proud of myself. Let's do this one. Now the stuff happens. Hits me for 4. We take 2. Okay. Then we're going to pop this because he doesn't do statuses. We will heal 1. Now it's our turn. CP card. Oh, upkeep first. Let's put that back on our board. No, let's put that bull straight up. CP. Card. Ooh, our passive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're getting to the point where, like, I'm going to have too many cards again. Oh, I should have potion exploded. That's fine. It's only 4 damage. If it's not going to kill him, it's not worth it. At least in a one-shot. All right, let's just roll. I do have the lab, but we'll put that all last. We'll see what happens here. Big money, big money. Okay, couple 6s are worth chasing here. Okay, okay, okay. Roll again. Now we got to change it up. Because 6s don't pair with composition. Unless it's a straight. We have dice mods. We do have one more time helping hand and twice. Twice seems a little cray-cray here. I'm going to keep the 6s. That worked out. So we do have potion overload. Do we want an alt here? Is it worth an alt? 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 It would kill him. It might be worth. If I don't, and I do potion overload, it's going to be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 defendable. Oh, you know what? Yeah, it's a good thing we're speaking out loud. We're going to potion overload. So we're going to attach 2 potions. We're going to attach a bull straight here and then 1 more of these punches down here. And then we're going to activate all that. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Defendable damage. He's going to roll 3 dice on Vortex. He flicks a knockdown. Ooh. And he takes 13. Down to 2. This is an opportunity to then spend some CP. I'm going to spend 1 on Potion Explosion. Play only after being attacked. I forgot again. That's twice. That's twice this game. We're just gonna go. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen and just go into second main phase. Second main phase. Let's put lab out because we have the CP. All right, we're gonna roll for the Centaur, Raging Centaur. All right, let's do this. 2, 2, 1. 2, 2. Now he just needs the 1. Last roll. It always feels dirty rolling for minions. Like if it were me, I don't know. The book says to keep when they got the roll objective. But like if it were me, I'd be rolling those 2s. All right. What do we got? We got to charge again for 5 damage this time with the 2 vortexes and the 2 swipies. It is defendable, so we're going to go ahead and defend here. I want my mouse. Get out of here. I don't need you. Put you over here somewhere. It is defendable, so we're coming at us with 5. I do have to remove a status. Let's remember that. A random one. We'll grab one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these. Shake them off. Shake it off. Yakaga. Bull straight comes off. Okay, we'll just put that one back. That came off my defense. And he's coming at us with 5. The roller defense. I do get to re-roll because of my full mithril jacket. Okay, we're still attaching 1. I think we put that on. We're going to take 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 damage. And then because I don't want to fight him anymore, do I want to take a roll? Yeah, because that's not as punishing. And I have knockdown, so I think we keep Potion Explosion for a rainy day. All right, we took 1. That feels good. Then it goes to us. We do have the lab now, so we get to roll our passive. We just attach 1. So, with that said, let's keep going on our defense here just in case. Let's put 1 there. Gain a CP, draw a card. Transmogrify. Remove a cleansitude. Remove cleansitude to remove a status effect from a chosen player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. I think what I'm going to do here is just roll. I might play chemistry here. That might be a good opportunity to get my board out again. All right. We do have to pay 2 for knockdown. 1, 2. Loser. Taking my CP. That's not going to kill him, but I will take the 6s. 4, 5 is tempting, but ooh, 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 ooh. Come on, baby. Ah! Oh, I'm not going to re-roll that. I think I just keep it. It's undefendable. We're going to attach potions. That's fine. Attach 1 of each type. Good thing we don't need to attach it to that ability because 6 is going to be enough. So let's just chalk some of this stuff full so we don't have to worry about it later. Okay. It's going to be 6 undefendable. Blup, blup. He only has 2 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. I gotta get rid of something. I'm gonna get rid of Transmogrify for a CP. That puts me at 6. We win. Raging Centaur. Isn't there a potion to inflict? Rewind. Isn't there a potion for inflict poison? Yes. So toxification does that. My concern with that, though. Oh, 1 of each type. Thanks, buddy. I'm over here like, I don't need the potions because the minions just die too fast. I still have to attach it, though, because of the mini. Where do I put it? I think I put it down here. Or I can put it up here for the opportunity to use it as a reroll. But I guess I could do that down here too. Okay. Thanks, Buckeye. Buckeye. What do we roll? We'll roll level 2 loot. Give me a 20. That's close. I mean, it's a rare. It's kind of an ugly rare, right? Level roll the die for a 19 and all you get is a rare. All right, here we go. We already shuffled that deck. So we drew in 2. Golden Rule. Chosen player, 0 CP, instant action. Golden Rule 2. A chosen hero may put an ability upgrade card from their hand into play for free. Okay. Next. Ghost Totem. There's a ghost equipment. Whenever you gain 1 or more positive status effect token as a result of an offensive ability, you may lose 1 health to gain an evade. That seems fun. And Reboot. It's a legacy card. Instant action 0 CP. Draw one, then discard. No, I don't like that. I don't want to draw cards and reset my cards. Ghost Totem. We had something similar to this with Pale Lady. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Where if you inflict a negative, then you could spend a CP to heal, I think. If that's what it was kind of the same idea. Okay, we'll move on. We get a level 1. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. 3. That's a 2 booster. And then we go to a level 3 minion. We do got to shuffle these. So Ghost Totem might work here, right? We're almost always gaining positive status effects, right? Potions are no, they're not, are they? They're uniques. I took the wrong item. Why did I take it, Buckeye? Where were you? They're uniques, not positives. Dang. Can we rewind? Let's cut this in half. Oh, man. It's fine. I'll just flip it out for another card. Rewind and take another. Okay. You said I could, so I'm gonna. Let me put this in the back, but let me grab the other 2 to be fair. So it's Golden Rule or Reboot. Let's just do Golden Rule. That's fine. There's a couple upgrades out there yet. If anything, I can cycle it. Dang. Why did I think they were positives? Maybe just because I knew you could remove them. All right, that puts us back at 7. Okay. All right, we moved level 3. Oh, the Chaos Knight as I spit all over my board. 2 CP, 16 health. We get to go first. He's rolling straights because that's just what we do here. All right, we get upkeep. Still only attaching 1. Let's get this guy out there to... Let's just get ready to start punching here. CP card. Now we have 8 cards. We got to be careful. New character still learning. Yeah, I should have known. Let's just do getting paid because we're not using it as a bluff card. That's what we drew into. I have no upgrades in my hand, so Golden Rule isn't going to do anything right now. It puts us at 7 cards. Let's go ahead and roll. And we're going to get something natural here, so I don't have to spend anything. 1, 2, 3, 5. Let's transmute it, right? Nope, I need 1 more of those guys. All right, chain reaction. I think there's no better time to do that to start using some of these potions. He's going to block some damage. All right, let's do it. Chain reaction. Deal 6. You may spend 1 potion that is attached to your other offensive abilities. So we're going to make it 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 defendable damage. He defends with 4 dice. Wow. 2, 4, 6, 8. Gross. He takes 2. Oh, I can't change any of that, huh? That's a bummer. All right, well, it's fine. Okay. He takes 2. Second main. I gotta get rid of cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 cards. Let's get that out of here for CP. And then we're gonna pass. All right, he's rolling straights for unholy attack. He keeps the 4, 5. Three, 4, 5. I think he keeps it because it's a small. Is that how the rule is? Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3. 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he does have a small. I do have a helping hand. Heals 2 and deals 10. If he fails, he gets a damage boost. But 10 damage is quite a bit. If I helping hand the 6 and he gets a 2, he's got a large. If he gets... No, he still has a small. He has 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd have to make him... Yeah, either re-roll the 6 if he gets a 2 or a 6 again. I think that's worth it. Helping hand your 6. Chaos Knight. Oh, man, I'm spitting all over the place. There we go. I told you not to do that. Helping hand, man. It's an interesting card. All right, it goes through. 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be a small. It's going to be heal 1. It's only 8 damage. Not 10. Deal 8. Let's roll defense. Attaching happens first. I have Mithril Jacket, so I can reroll these. 3 potions. That's the most I've seen on the defense. So we have to attach first before we can spend. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna spend these to take the damage down to 4. And I take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 58. Okay, then it's on to us. We are going to roll for our upkeep. Hey, we get to attach 2. We're going to have a nice board here, man. Let's go. Nope. Let's go 1, 2. Let's just do this. We really need chain reaction right now or potion overload so we can kind of drain this board. Too many potions. We got problems. It's a small. Still a small, but it is transmute. Could heal. Gain some CP. No. Let's just take the last roll. 2. All right. It's going to be a small. Attach 1, deal 7. I can only attach 1 more. I'm going to just put a cleanse up here. And then... Do I want to roll it? No, let's just keep it. All right, deal 7. It is defendable. Let's see what he does with this defense. Deals 1 back, takes all of it. So 7 to the face. 10, 9, 8, 7. Like that. Second main, I have 5 cards. For once I don't have to get rid of anything, we will pass turn. Woo! All right, you roll straight. Keeps the 2, 4. Keeps nothing here because it doesn't do anything to his straight. Last roll. He does have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can't do anything about that. So he will do another small. Heal 1, and he's dealing 8 defendable. I really can't do anything with this defense, so because I can't attach. So I'm not going to bother to roll it again because it doesn't do anything. And then I'll take it down to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 53. And then it's my turn again. Let's move these dice over here. Let's pick up our dice for our upkeep to attach a potion. CP card. Give me an upgrade so I can get golden rule out of my hand. Drew in the tip. Let's just roll. All right. We got a small and we got a 6. I really need to not have a small here. I need to God, he blocks so much damage. See what this does. There's a couple more 6s for potion overload. It's not lethal if he rolls a good defense again, but it's a good opportunity to start getting rid of some of these potions so I can keep stacking them. Let's go ahead and do potion overload. Here's second roll. I don't want to risk it. Attach 2. We can only attach 1 right now. And then it's going to be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I want to put a poison on him. 11. I got rid of potion explosion. No, I didn't. I still have it. 11. I'll regret it if I don't. 11. All right, 11 defendable and a poison. Here we go. God. Deal 1. Woo. Deal 1. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. He takes 5. Down to 4. Takes the damage from poison. Keeps a 4. Rolls the rest. Keeps a 5. Rolls the rest. Uh-oh. He's got no straights. Not even a micro. Not even of a kind. So on a fail offensive roll, he gains a damage boost of 3. He's not even going to see to use that. I like low health enemies because this gives me a good opportunity to just kind of take a turn and still kill him, hopefully. Let's roll upkeep. On a 3, I still attach 1. CP. Card. Hey, let's get Golden Rule out of our hand. I'm going to play Golden Rule to play a Potion Overload. It's only 1 CP, but that's okay. It's a card out of my hand. 2 cards out of my hand. We're going to roll. I didn't want to Potion Explode. I feel like this is a good time to just get a turn and get my board. Not doing that, though. 2, 4, 5. Uh-oh. Pivot. No, keep 2, 4, 5. That's a large. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we like that. I'm not going to change that. Attach 2 potions. We can only do those. And then draw a card. Just kind of reading my board here. And then 8 defendable damage. Let's go ahead and roll defense for him. 4 dice. God. 2, 4, 6, 8. He blocks it all. I can't let that happen. Do I tip? If I tip down to a 3, he's going to hit me for 1. But then he takes 2 damage, and then he'll just die from poison. I don't want him to take a turn because he's got a +3 damage mod. I'm going to tip his 4 to a 3. So he's got to block 2, 4, 6 of the 8 incoming damage. So he takes 2. I take 1 because I changed it to a swipe. And then do I use my attack mod to just kill him? Or no, we let the poison do its thing. Second main. Yeah. That's just the way it's going to be. Yeah, upkeep, he dies from poison. Get out of here. Put you in there. We get a purple loot. Purple loot. On a 5, we gain 3 CP. We got 11 CP as an alchemist. We move on. Woo, level 4. Shuffle up. If we get fates, I'm re-rolling. I'm not going to deal with that today. I don't have the patience. I get them every time. All right, here we go. This game's... Get out of here. I'm just going to rip it up and throw it away. Shuffle up. How about this one? Probably not any better. Not any better. God. Fates. I'm going to put you in the back. Now that you're shuffled, I won't draw you. 30 health. 8 CP. I don't think it matters here. King's hand. And then we roll. We roll. 4. Upkeep. Doesn't matter. We can't attach anything anyways. Although, he doesn't do any attacks. So we're not going to roll defense. So Cleansitude needs to make its way onto the board. I'm going to roll it because I'm just supposed to anyways. And then what I'm going to do is spend this one to reroll to open up a potion slot to then just put a Cleansitude there instead. Just in case he starts inflicting me with a lot of his doodads. CP card. 12 CP. We'll triple up. Down to 10. 1, 2, 3. We got bye-bye. Try again, and better D. We have 8 cards. Better D is definitely going to go away. So is that noxious card. We don't need that either. Okay. Let's roll. Ultimate would be great here, but he does have a King's hand. We got 3, 4, 5. We really don't want to... No, I'm going to toss it all. 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, I'm going to keep that. Let's see what we get out of here. 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're gonna re-roll. I want chain reaction here, I think. Do I? I'm gonna re-roll with this one. Okay, I like that. That Cleansitude's not going to get used. Okay, it's going to be 6. I guess I could still heal one. I'm more worried about the status effects. So it'll be 6. I'll make it 8. Yeah, we'll make it 8. And it's defendable. So he rolls a defense on a swipe, he inflicts a bleed. No bleed. Takes 8. Down to 22. Second main, I have too many cards. I have a lot of cards. I'm going to sell Bitter D. I'm going to spend 1. It's a weird card that I normally sell. 1 CP for Noxious. Just to Give me an extra die roll just in case. And then I have 6 cards. It's his turn. He's rolling for Venomous Strike. It is 3 vortexes. That seems pretty achievable. Not when you roll like that. There's 1. Needs 1 more. 2 more, sorry. Uh-oh. He didn't get it. That's a fail. A whip for Rooney. Guess what? He's got a King's Hand. He's going to roll King's Hand. What King's Hand allows these minions to do is take another turn if they successfully activate the King's Hand, which they need to roll a 4 through 6. I'm a 6. Can I change that? No. So he goes again. Now he gets a first try. Do I dare mess with it? I don't think I do. I think we just take it here. Poison. We'll use these ones. Entangled. And 2 bleeds. Okay. At the conclusion of your turn, which it is, your opponent receives 1 damage for each negative they have. That is 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to 47. This is where the game starts to just fall apart. Actually, I'm going to bye-bye the poison. And then I'll go up a health because that's 1 less status effect I got to worry about. Okay, then we're good. Okay, that's the end of his turn. Let's start with bleeds. We roll 2 every 1 through 4. 1 comes off, take a damage. Then we roll for our passive for 1 potion. I'm going to... It's only a punch that I can get out there. Okay. CP card. We only get 2 rolls here. Or, yeah, 2 rolls because we're entangled. Right? It's been a while since I've been entangled. Pretty sure it just eliminates. Gets 1 fewer roll. That's it. We're drawing the samesies. So we have samesies 1 more time, twice as wild. Chemistry, potion, explosion. All right, let's roll. We're only going to need 2 rolls. Fine. 6, 6, 3, 3. He has no King's Hand, so this is a good opportunity to just kind of go ham here. That was my last roll. Twice. And samesies for an alt. It would be 10. Gotta attach first. I'm attaching nothing because of that. It'd be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage. That feels really good, actually. Okay, I'm gonna do it because this guy sucks. 3 or twice. And samesies for an alt. Locking her in. Chemical trip. Attach 4 potions. Can't. I deal 10. Then I can spend up to 3 that are attached to your offense abilities. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage. 10, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Okay. Then we're going to spend the 2 damage modifier to add 2 more. Okay. Then I think that's where we stop. Yeah, Entangled comes off. Bleed stays. He rolls. Now I just gotta do 4 damage. I can do that. Venomous Strike. gets it first roll. Inflict a poison. Entangled. And 1 bleed because we already have the other one. At the conclusion of your turn, the opponent receives 1 damage for each negative. I have 4, so I take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he passes. Let's roll for our bleeds. We take 1 from poison, first off. 5 and 6, they come off. Take 2 damage. Let's roll our upkeep to attach 1 potion. Let's go ahead and just plop that baby right down there. CP and a card. We did draw into what status effects, so maybe we'll play that at the end of the turn here. So let's go ahead and roll. 4 damage. I think we can make that happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's attach a potion. 6. Last roll. 2. I should have kept. I'm going to re-roll here. I'm going to spend a bull straight to re-roll. I'm going to see if I can get another composition to roll transmute 2. Beautiful. Or large. I think we keep transmute. It's going to let me cleanse some of these off. Did I roll 3 times? Did I cheat? I forgot entangled. Pretty sure I forgot entangled. It would have been a 6. I would have had to keep that last roll, right? No, I did 3. But the outcome was the same. So I think we're okay. I'll replay the video and find out that I'm wrong. So we're going to keep it anyways. I am going to transmute 2, though. So I gain 2 CP. Deal 6. It is defendable, so he's going to do that. Okay, he's going to inflict a bleed. Bleed doesn't happen. I wonder what's faster. By potion spending to get rid of the bleeds and then his defense? Either way, I'm going to remove... that goes over 1. I'm going to remove the poison and a bleed. I would think then the defense roll goes first. So I think I'm going to do it that way, and I'm going to gain the bleed back. So technically, it's a wash. That comes off. Then he takes 6. He dies. Second main phase. I think we just pass. I'm going to keep the bleed. I do have what status effects, but I think I'm going to keep the bleed. We roll for a level 4 loot. That feels good. As long as it's not good. How about a 17? That's an epic. That is an epic. Let's go ahead and just draw 3 from the top because we already shuffled that. The last epic we saw was that scimitar. Here we go. Mummy's Curse for 0 CP offensive roll. Discard 1 card, then force the opponent to re-roll up to 2 of their dice. Tank 2, you can't do the solo. See ya. So you reshuffle that in. As we learned from a previous stream, thanks to a viewer, that you swap that out. We drew in the double up 4 for free. You can roll a die and draw some cards. And then the old switcheroo. Choose 2 players and choose one of the stat effects on them. Transfer these tokens between the 2 players. That does include potions. Choose 2 players and choose 1 status effect on each of them. Transfer them. Potions can't be transferred. So this, I mean, I guess I could transfer poison for 1 CP, but I think I'm going to Mummy's Curse here. It's like a try again, but for your opponent. Mummy's Curse. That is an unchained one, I believe. All right, that goes to our hand. And then we move on. We get a salve, that's points. And then we get another loot for a level 1 loot is going to be a 12. That's 2 health. It's going to take care of those bleeds next turn. And then we have one more level 4 minion. Gross. It's not the fates because I chucked the fates in the garbage. Whispering Death, that's a little more manageable. We do that. 30 health again. 2 CP. And we get to go first. So we're going to roll bleeds. Both tick for damage. We roll our upkeep. On a 4, we attach 2. Let's go ahead and cleansitude here. Let's pop it up here. Yeah, because we're not going to roll defense here either. It's collateral damage that Whispering Death likes to deal. CP card. All right, we have 7 cards, so we got to be careful here. Let's go ahead and roll. Let's get these bleeds off. That's a chain reaction. That would do it. Is that what we want to do, though? I'm okay with that. All right, let's do that. Do I? Oh, I always second guess, man. I have one more time and try again. And I don't know if I necessarily want to spend just one of these to potentially get garbage. So I think I just keep it. So it's going to be 6. Sorry, chain reaction. It's going to be 6 damage. You may spend a potion that's attached to your other abilities. I'm going to go ahead and just pop these 2 to get the bleeds off. Those are gone. It's going to be 6 defendable. They roll. Whispering Death rolls 2, and on a chaos, they ignore all damage. Okay, it's taken 6. I'm going to go ahead and life extract here for 2. I roll 3. So far, taking 6 damage. This is going to add 1 more. So it's going to be 7, and I heal 1. And you take 7. 10, 9, 8, 7. Down to 23. Second main. I will. Do I chemistry here? If I remove an attached potion, which would probably be this one, I can then attach 3 potions that are a different type. Yes, because we're not gonna roll our defense here. So for 2, I'm gonna remove the bull straight, and I can add 3 different ones. So I'm gonna go. He's got wither, or she's got wither. I don't know. Wither and silence. The silence I won't be able to remove. The wither could come off on an activation. So I think we go here if I get chain reaction, and then this will be like a little damage boost if that's the case. Okay. So second main here, I'm going to go ahead then and pass my turn. Letting the Whispering Death go. All right. Looking for all chaoses. Looking for an alt. We got 1. None. None. Failed roll. You needed just 1 more, dude, and you couldn't even make that happen. All right. As like before, King's Hand, roll a die. Every 4 through 6, they go again. On a 2, they don't go again. They fail. Beautiful. It's our turn. No upkeep damage now. But we do roll our upkeep, the lab, for 1. Let's go ahead and just put this out there. CP card. Potion Master. Attach 1 of each type. We technically could, but I'm not gonna. Yep, let's roll. 2, 3, 5, 6. Do we keep the 6 and roll? Chain reaction again? We potentially go chain reaction here. Let's just do it. Let's see if we can get it. Second roll. There we go. Chain reaction. We're gonna deal 6. We can spend 1 potion that's attached to your other of its ability. So we're gonna go 6, 7, 8. Let's start taking with some poison here. So 8 and poison. It is defendable. Doesn't defend it. Taking 8. 10, 9, 8. Second main. We're gonna go ahead and pass. On to Death Song. Whispering Death with Death Song. No chaos. 1 chaos. Ooh, 3. With no King's Hand token, I'm gonna go ahead and Mummy's Curse here. Wait, how much damage is that? It's 5 damage, and I just take it. There's no defense. If I Mummy's Curse here, I gotta discard a card, and then we could have him reroll. If we reroll, I think it's worth. I kind of want to save it for the boss. Ugh, but no damage is good damage. Is collateral an attack? Can I potion explosion here? Damage with special targeting rule that does not qualify as an attack. Collateral damage. Damage with special targeting rules that does not qualify as an attack. Not defendable or modifiable, but may still be avoided and prevented. Bummer, dude. All right, well, do I make them roll it? It's only 4 damage. I think Mummy's Curse could come in handy somewhere else. I think we just take it. We're going to take it. It's 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to 37. If you only have 1 opponent, inflict Wither and Silence. Okay. Second main from them, they don't do anything. All right, it's our turn. We roll upkeep. For 1, we're going to attach a potion. Let's go ahead and just make sure. Let's do damage here. It's tax here. CP card. And then we're going to roll. No straights. I can't remove that. I could status myself, but that seems too hardcore right now to play. So we are withered and we cannot roll straights. I don't think we really need straights. We just need 6s. All right, we got 2 of them. I'll take a... Ooh, what do I do here? Let's see if we can get another one. Second roll. Beautiful. That's potion overload. Undefendable damage would be good. Let's see if we can get it. YOLO. Yikes. I'm going to try to reroll. I saw it and then it went away. Let's reroll. I'm desperate. I'll do 1 more. Wither doesn't bother me. Ooh, I'm kind of piling those up in the wrong area here. I like to keep them in order. If I get a 6, that would be great. That's a 1. All right. I think we just keep that. Potion overload, attach 3. Let's do this. And then 2, 3, I guess. I'm assuming damage is calculated together at the end. So in this case, I'm going in with 7 damage. I'm going to remove the wither. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, he gets a defense roll first. I'm going to remove the wither either way, but let's let him roll defense. Perfect. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 damage. I like that. 11 damage goes through. Down to 4. This comes off. Second main. I have 6 cards. I'm going to play Potion Master for 2. That's going to allow me to attach 1 of each. So my tox will stay, but at least this will allow me to gain some potential and some rerolls. Yeah, and then we'll let him roll. Takes damage from poison. I don't think I did that last time. I don't remember. Then we'll roll. Looking for chaoses. Got 1. 2. Doing some damage. 2. All right, it's 3 damage. I do have Mummy's Curse, which makes me discard a card to... you know what? I'm okay with that. Let's let him hit me for 3, I think. Do I? Oh, man, no, I don't know. If he whiffs... No, I'm okay. He can hit me with that. That's fine. It's a little bit of damage. It'll be some tokens. So it's going to be 3 collateral. A wither again, and a straight. Or a silence. Second main, he passes to me. We're going to go ahead and roll our upkeep. Let's attach a couple potions here if we can. Perfect. So let's go ahead and just do... let's go 1, 2. CP card. Let's just do it. Drew in the tonic for 1 CP. Remove a punch to deal 3 damage. And that's just 3 damage during main phase, so you can't do anything about it. Can't respond. You die. I do take my turn, though, still. So I'm going to go ahead and roll. I got to finish my turn. Do I chain reaction here? No. Let's just see if we can get like a... We want to attach or hermetics here. 2, 3, 5, 6. I think I'm just going to see if we can get hermetics here. Nothing, huh? That's not even like an ability. I'm not going to invest, so that's an unfortunate whiff. Second main, I still keep going though. I think that's it. So silence comes off. Wither does stay. It is persistent. And then Whispering Death moves on. We get a level 4 loot. On a 11, we get a rare. Rares are shuffled, so I'll grab 3 from the front. 2, 3. Here we go. Feast of Souls. For 0 CP main phase, discard a card. Then chosen hero heals 4. Ooh, can't do that one because it's a solo dolo. Let's grab this one. Strength Serum. We've had this before in Krampus, and it was really fun. For 2 CP main phase, you draw a card, and then a chosen hero gains a damage boost of 4. Prophetic Orb. During your income, draw 2 instead of 1. Then choose one of them to put back on the top or bottom. That's a good one to have early on. But I think I'm going to go Feast of Souls here. It's a one-time effect for 4 damage, or for 4 health. Or strength. Oh. All my dice mods are gone, though. Ooh, we're going into a boss that could have evades. I think this has more value. Sorry, Feast of Souls, you're cool looking, but I think we go this route. Okay. So we draw 1. Fist Barrage 3. So he's going to spend 2 CP. Upgrade that. That is his small. Next one. Furious Fist. That's his large upgrade. Let's make sure he's not rolling larges or straights in general, because that's instantly evade tokens. He's got 2 CP left. Chaos Infusion for 2 CP goes up here. And I don't think he has a 0 cost card, but you would still do it anyways. For 1 CP Fist Barrage, he already has the upgrade, so it doesn't matter. He's not going to... Actually, what do I do there? He already has the number 2. It doesn't matter anyways, because even if I were to flip this down and grab another one, Furious Fist 2, same situation. You wouldn't have the CP to... You don't sell or do anything here. Imbalanced. But he doesn't spend the CP, so it doesn't matter. We will go first. Rolling for our upkeep. On a 5, we attach 2. Let's go ahead and pull straight. And punch. CP. Card. So Wild. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. 2 CP for Strength Serum. We're going to draw a card. A chosen hero gains a 4 damage boost. We're then going to transfer the Wither. I don't want to deal with that. I think you can transfer that, right? I would assume so. Yeah. And then we're gonna, we're gonna roll, I think. I gotta remember to save a card for Mummy's Curse or whatever, because that takes a card to use. Uh-oh. Are we ready for another? Oh, I need King's Hands, by the way. You know what? I think I'm gonna just keep +6. I think I just wanted like chain reaction here. What's my stack limit on Toxification? I think it's just 1. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get that going. I think. There are cards that remove status effects. I do have a Soul Wild. I'm going to try again. Let's keep the 6s. Let's take our second roll. Let's take our third. 1 big. Okay. We do have Potion Overload. Is that worth it? It'd be a poison. Sorry, it'd be a Cleansitude. Yeah, I gotta do it because I gotta drain these potions, man. All right. We'll keep that. Potion Overload 2. It's going to be attach 3. I can only attach 1. It's the very last one that I have. What's Cleansitude actually? That might be worth here. Because he inflicts knockdown. And that's it. So really that's going to be to heal. So I'm not too concerned about that. So we attach, and then we're going to deal 7 defendable. Do I have to spend the potions first? You can only spend attached potions at the end of the offensive roll phase. This means that you cannot spend an already attached, blah, 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 blah. You can attach a new potion to the same turn. You can only spend attached potions at the end of your ORP. So they would get a defense, and then I could spend them. But I have to attach first. Is how I read that. So it's going to be 7 defendable. Right? Feels right. He's going to prevent 1. He's going to deal 3 back. So I take 3. He's going to take 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I'll heal 1. And he takes 11. Down to 29. Let's just pump this in there now that he doesn't have evades. Plus another 4. Down to 25. Second main. I will pass. He gains a CP and he draws a card. 6 fusion. The hero reward here is I get to gain 2 cards. 1, 2. 6 it and double up. 1, 2, 3. Yes, that's perfect. I have 8 and I drew 2. I didn't want to make sure I had to sell some. At the conclusion of your offensive roll phase, change your 3 dice with the lowest value to 6. The cool thing about this is I don't think he gains any CP on his turn. So this costs 4 CP. So technically he's probably not going to use it. So it's in his hand. So he's rolling for alts still. So let's go ahead and roll his alts. But at the end of the turn, he's most likely going to sell it. Okay, there's 2. Or he's just going to get it naturally. That's fine. Whatever. That's just what we do. Okay. Let's roll. Okay. So now we got to look at his dice and say, what does he have? He doesn't have a basic. He doesn't have chaos infusion. Does not have it balanced. He does have tumult. No straights. No mini. No defense. So he does have tumult. Locking that in. He's not going to use this. So he's going to go ahead and sell it at the end of his phase anyways. Because he can't afford it. So tumult. Do we want him to re-roll? Tumult is going to be chaos, heal, knockdown, and 4. I'm okay with that. The chaos scares me, but I'm going to status them anyways. So it's going to be 3 of these. Heal 2. Inflict knockdown. And deal 4 minus the wither, so 3 undefendable damage. Down to 29. Okay. Okay. Second main, he sells the card, goes to 4 CP, and then he passes. Then it's our turn. We got too many cards here. Do you announce using potions before or after the defense? I thought it was before. See, is it before? I thought it was after. But now we know that we got to spend it first. But in this scenario, it's fine. Okay, where are we? Knockdown. What did I do here? He sold his card. And then we're going to roll. I don't remember if I added. Oh, it's cocked. I don't know if I did upkeep. I don't think I did. So we're going to add 2. And then CP card. We're going to... We're going to double up for 1. And then that's going to be this card. And then I got to keep double up out to shuffle again. This is 1 time, maybe twice I've ever shuffled a dice run deck after mid-game. All right, that's shuffled. I get 1 more card. So 1, 2. Chemistry and Girded. I have a lot of cards here, so I'm going to start selling because I kind of need the CP to play these other ones. That one. I have 6, it's so wild. I'm going to sell Chemistry. I'm going to... I got to spend 2 for knockdown. Let's just do that now so I can kind of do my math better here. And then I'll probably use concoctions for Mummy's Curse. It's a wild 6-hit. I need at least 3 CP there. This is just not getting used. So I'm going to sell it. I've had it for how many rounds now? Let's keep what we got here. Excuse me. Let's roll. Oh, I wanted to status him before I roll. So that's 2 CP there. This is backwards. These help his defense and help his some of his rolls, especially his straights. And then that brings us down to 6 with 1 CP. Oh, I think we just keep it and we hope for the best here. I'm scared. That's nothing. I'm going to pick it up and roll it again. That's transmute. It's also 1, 2, 4, 5. 2 CP here is not bad. And I was just complaining about 2 CP. So let's do that. So gain 2 CP. We spend our stuff. We're going to add 2 damage. So it's going to be 8 and a heal 1. So 8 defendable. He's going to defend with 3 dice. He's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he takes 8. Down to 19. Cross! Large trade video was great. That was fun. All right, second main. Are we ORP? Anything else? Nope. I think we're second main here. Let's keep that CP because we got some dice mods, bruh. We're gonna let him roll. Gains a CP. Draws a card. We gain a back strike. For 1 CP, gains a king's hand. What's the stack limit on that? Oh. Under the FAQ, question, during a campaign, this is, I guess, is considered DTA rules. What is the stack limit for King's Hand? Answer, infinity. Well, main phase, he's going to spend that. He's going to get a King's Hand. And his roll objectives are straights. Google says 8, Google says 5. That's what I thought. It's infinity. All right, let's roll. Looking for straights. 1, 2, 3, 4. He keeps that. This is going to be gross. We're going to have to do something about this. They're both upgraded max. Last roll. Oh my god, he's got a large. Is that his priority though? I think so. His priority level is 22, and that's the next thing would be Shattered Zen. Into an alt. So he's going to do his stupid large. We do have Mummy's Curse, which allows him to try again his dice. That's probably tempting here. But if I roll, yeah, let's do that. So for 0 CP, discard 1, then force the opponent to reroll up to 2 of their dice. I'm going to have them reroll the 4, I think. I'd rather take a basic that's defendable. Okay. 3 of a kind gains a chaos. So then I'm going to roll this. Okay, I'll take a basic over what would have been 2 evades, 14 damage, and then, yeah, just 14. I'll take this because that feels okay. So let's make sure that Thali activates, yeah, because everything else needs a symbol. So he's going to do Palm Strike for 8 damage. 3 of a kind, though, he does gain a chaos. So he will gain that. It's going to be 8 defendable. Let's go ahead and defend. We do have Mithril Jacket, so that's going to allow us to reroll 1 more additional roll. Okay, we get to attach 2. So we got to attach first. We do have 6 at So Wild one more time. Try again in our hand. So let's go ahead and see if we can just kind of punch him here while he doesn't have evades. So let's go here, and then this will be a dice roll. We're going to spend these 2 to take that damage down to 4. I'll take 4. And the way Backstrike works, because we're going to spend it here, we roll a die, we deal half damage back. We do 1 back on 18. Okay. Second main, he passes. It's on to us. Roll a die for the lab. We're going to attach a potion. Let's go ahead and bolstrate down here in our defense. We're going to grab a CP, and then we're going to grab a card. Into Vegas. Why not? Might as well. For 3. Got it.
Let's go gambling!
Let's go gambling. That's really loud. Sorry if that hurt your ears. Let me just roll because we just have dice mods. So we need to do something great here. That's not really what we want. So we're gonna keep a 6. We could chain reaction here. Let's see what we get. We got another 6. Roll again. We got another 6. We do have potion overload. If we do this one, catalyst, we can mod up to a mini. It's undefendable. This would be 7, 13. He's got 1 chaos, so he at least guarantees. I think we just keep it. I think this is defense is okay. I think. Oh, I don't know. Undefendable is good. It'd be 6, 7, 8. It would be 10 undefendable. And I keep health. Or it'd be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 defendable, and I take damage back. You know what? I'll 6 it here. Undefendable. Whoop! Avoids the King's Hand token and still lets us do some damage. So we attach first. So all that we have left is 1 and this one. You can only attach 1 of each type. They are all attached at this point. And then it's going to be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nope, we didn't activate that. Get out of here, Blunder. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Undefendable damage. Down to 8. And then we pass our turn. We just got to survive. Here we go. It's his turn. Gains a CP before I draw. And draws a card. Our bonus is 2 health. Remove all positive status effects from the active player. Uh-oh. That's 2 CP. Uh-oh. That's all my potions. What a bully. What a bully. All that work. Now I have none potions. I can't counter that. All right, that's fine. And he's rolling for an ult. Jesus, man. Last roll. All right. Aren't they unique? But they can still be removed. Oh, you're right. Shoot. Dang it, I made that mistake how many matches ago? All right, well, he gains a CP back, 2 CP back. I don't know what I had him on. I know I had 2 down here. I know this was here. You're right. Son of a. I had punches somewhere. Oh, that's right. They're uniques. They're not positives. I'm pretty sure I had 1 punch up here. This would be emptied. I think we're okay. I think that's what we have. Right? No, I would have added here after. Oh, I don't remember. No, because we did a mini. That should be empty. I think this had 2 of these and a cleanse, maybe. Oh, no. I think that looks right. Because then we activated this. That would be emptied. I attached 1 of each, so it would just be those 2. Okay. All right. We drew into this. We still heal 2, but he doesn't spend it because I don't have any positives. But he still rolls what we just rolled. Back to it. Okay. He doesn't have Palm Strike. He doesn't have Chaos. He doesn't have Imbalance. He doesn't have Tumult. He doesn't have a Straight. He doesn't have a Straight. He doesn't have Mini. He doesn't have anything. He's going to roll a King's Hand because he failed his roll. It's different here. It is successful roll value is 4 through 6. Here we go. On a 3, he fails. He actually whiffs. Woo! We saved that one. Whew. All right. He is going to sell it though because he's not going to use it. Gains a CP. All right. They're unique. Lesson learned. I need to put a little note on my forehead that says potions are unique. Rolling for lab. Let's go ahead and just throw one of these out. And then we draw gain a CP draw card. Triple up for 2. We shuffled our deck, so that means twice as wild's back in there. Tip it, Helping Hand, and Hermetics. Hermetics, we don't care. Not now. All right, let's roll. We got a bunch of dice mods. We got to do something here. There we go. 6, 5, 4. Nope. Yeah, 6. No, 5. 6, 4. I think we just keep the 6 roll again. 2, 3, 5. 6. Last roll. Uh-oh. Let's reroll. Oh my God. Stop. Reroll. I don't need the composition. I need solutions. Thank you. Chain reaction. 7 damage. I can spend this one to inflict the poison. And then I can spend another one. I'm going to spend this one to add 2. So it's going to be 9. Defendable. Let's let him defend. Jesus. He's going to prevent 1 with that. Then remove all chaos tokens. Then remove chaos tokens and prevent 1 per removed. So he's only going to prevent 2 of the 9 that I'm hitting him with. So he's going to take 7. Guys, he only has 8 health. He's down to 1. Second main. We pass. Because it doesn't matter. He's on his upkeep. He takes the damage from poison. We did it! Woo!